most people, when you get in this position, do not want to be on this side for that reason, because this side is typically the choking side. Okay? So if I block off your exit with my leg, you know, that's where I have a chance to choke you. Now here, if she's doing the right thing, she's gonna hop over to this side. This is ideal for her, right? Okay, so again, what typically happens here is a person stays here, and then the next thing you know, she gets her arm free, and then gets her head free, and then we're in side control. I call this this is the tilt. So because I have this grip, this arm is going to make a connection with the shoulder here. This one is going to be keeping the arm, the base, the arm that could be posting, trapped. That little tilt with a little bridge could knock her over, and also using my legs. Now, the reason why I like arm in, guillotine, arm in stuff is because you can still keep the play going. You can still keep the movement happening. You can still keep attacking. Whereas if I was like this and I just did this here, she would hop over to this side, and then, you know, you see people, they hang on here, but there's nothing I can do. Even if I bridge her, she can just plant her hand. I can't knock her over. Okay? Does that make sense? And so if it's not the elbow, this part, only has the good connection, but we're working against her post. So now, arm in control, front, head and arm. I go this way, she does that thing, hops over. Now, try to stop me from knocking you over. I'm here. Knock again. Back again. Try to stop me from knocking you over. Just trying to get her arm free. I don't wait. I use my legs. I use this part of my arm as a lift. This one's trapped. But I just go. Now right here, we're starting, we have some options, okay? All right, so she gets ready to pass. Sometimes I put the hook in. Now if she's here settled, take both legs, bridge, lift, and pinch. So bridge with the legs, lift with the arm, pinch with the arm that's trapped. So arm underneath the neck is lifted. Now here, what's she gonna do? Probably build her base back up. Let's go. Try to pin it. See, I just keep moving this direction. All right. Now, what do you feel like? Build your base again. I slip through. Okay. When I roll through, this is now my opportunity for my first submission. Whereas, and you can use your leg here, we'll talk about that. If I go to here, which is the anaconda, lock into the bicep, lock in here, get a good squeeze. You know, you're gonna kind of crunch her neck, because her head's gonna be resting on your ribs, on my ribs. And I just walk towards her, squeeze, there's the choke. Let's look at it again here. We're gonna look. What I'm doing here is I knock her off her base and I let her build it back up. Every time she does that, there'll be an opportunity for me to go underneath. And this is when my legs are disengaging and we're going to a more traditional north-south position. I call this the gator death roll, right? Because you're gonna roll through some ideas. First one we see is the anaconda, sorry. That's the first thing I always find is the anaconda. If you get that, great. It's pretty cool. So she's trying to get away from this choke. I make it work here. All I do is knock her over a little bit. She builds up. I roll through. Once I roll through, I have my grip here, pinch, lock, and then lock into the bicep, lock into the lat here, And then I'm going to squeeze with my arms, bring everything to my center, close to my body, and I'm going to walk my hips close to her. And just keep following until there's the choke. Okay?